Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you'd like to reach out to the show on social media, you can find us on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Casting Roles ILM. Our videos are uploaded on Friday on our YouTube channel. And with no other announcements, we'll start the show. So ticket takers, after leaving the town of Bogtown, you made your way back to Nuevea with some dark prophecies chasing at your heels. You spent the evening of your first night in Nuevea reconnecting with family, planning, plotting, hiring whispermongers from a tea drinking rogue, and secretly sneaking into a war council chamber thanks to a wild magic greater invisibility. And then also you revealed to the crown prince of Nuevea that he was a Rakshasa.
Do such a thing.
Yes. Now, as you were all moving to come back together, winging through the sky, the prismatic array, the group of dragons supporting the rise of Ahriman, attack the city with their sights set on the Zephyrsite stores found within. And you quickly made your way with Orisha, the lioness, towards the Hearthstone, where she could activate the city's defenses, which Ogon had been working on for the last week or so. A hard-fought battle through the city, taking on one of the dragons, Marlowe and Saurus. You eventually did arrive, thanks to some work from Kaimana blocking off a mysteriously constructed automaton. You made your way down into the Hearthstone, where Orisha began her work of casting the spell. After about 30 minutes or so of kind of plotting, arranging yourself, checking exits, making sure things were prepared, you suddenly watched as 4 archers appeared on one of the raised areas of the chamber and fired off towards Orisha. But with the quick actions of Tayo Asara, the consort to the sovereign, he took the arrows instead and fell dead on the floor. So ticket takers, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
We'll always remember you, that one guy.
You all thought he was gonna stab the Orisha. You all ready to pop him.
He was throwing up a lot of flags, and we thought they were killing flags. In fact, they were dead flags.
They were dead flags.
Well, those of us, we did have some held actions. Are we going to get to do those before we...
So you were holding actions for a single target, Tayo Asara. Okay. And so I will allow those actions to be switched to other characters. But I would assume, for instance, that you would not be launching a fireball at a Tayo Asara. So those single action ranged attacks are more than welcome to be used. We'll cover that after we do initiative. All right. So anybody 25 to 20?
Does Abel roll as well?
Oh, Abel roll, but Abel is currently inside of his puzzle ball.
Oh my god, I forgot you're in the puzzle.
Did you forget about that? I didn't forget.
So anybody 25 to 20?
Oh my god, Abel, use your actual dice.
I rolled a 15 on those, so I was like,
Okay. Nobody 25 to 20?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't be sassy about it.
I'm just like, okay. All right. 19 to 15?
18.
Okay.
I got a fucking 18. I'm so mad.
So Marlowe, then Saurus, I think it might be Saurus, then Marlowe. Saurus, what's your dex?
20.
So Saurus, then Marlowe.
I also...
My real dice...
Oh, you also have a...
20.
Oh, then we have to do rollies. So both of you roll a d20 and the highest number?
I defer to Marlowe. She gets to go first.
Okay, so Marlowe, then Saurus, and then Juridin.
And 15 for
I hate
Kaimana.
this.
Kaimana, what's your dexterity?
It is 17.
Okay. And then that puts Abel sub 15. Abel, what did you get?
It was a total 17 on my hard dice, my real dice.
Oh, okay, 17. So you'll go before Kaimana. Okay, cool. And then that puts okay, and All right, cool. All right. So as the archers appear and the arrows strike Tayo and he falls to the ground, ticket takers, if you had a held action towards Tayo, you may now use your reaction here to shift focus to either the archers or Sullivan or the revealed Rakshasa.
I was just going to beat him with the stick, so I'm not going to do anything.
So
I have a melee attack that would.
You guys are out of range of that. Saurus, were you gonna fire a gun?
Yeah, I had a shot.
Okay,
how far away is Solarum or whatever his name is?
10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 feet from you.
Okay, he is not in range, so I'll have to pop off at one of the...
okay, you can fire off at one of the archers. Okay, cool.
And that will be at disadvantage because it's long range.
Yes.
That's a 6 plus 8, so 14.
14 hits.
$11.
All right, 11 points of damage to the first archer. Awesome. All right, and that takes us to Sullivan. And let me really quickly write this down. All right, cool. All right, so Sullivan, you guys are not in a good position for any of his abilities. So you see him casting for a moment and he releases a spell and you watch as all of the archers and the Rakshasa vanish for a moment and then reappear within 120 feet of where he cast. So there's a Rakshasa, and then the archers will be spread out around the space as he casts Scatter, which scatters individuals and teleports them around the arena.
Damn it!
What a good spell! What a sick fucking spell!
All right, cool. And then he's gonna, and he used a sorcerer point to quicken the spell, and now he's gonna release a firebolt towards Marlowe up in the top.
What the fuck did I do to him?
You're
No, I mean that's
up
fair.
there, yeah. But I think that will miss, Marlowe. That is a 17 to hit.
That does miss.
That does miss. Okay, cool. So the firebolt flies off to the side, and then he pulls back into the chamber a little bit out of the way. All right, Marlowe, up to you.
My plans have changed. Shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna skip that air elemental right now because I know what I want to do.
Okay.
Which is, how close am I to wizard boy? Sorcerer boy. I don't care.
About 40 feet.
Who's within?
What's your full movement?
I mean, it's 30.
Okay, so you can get to within 10 feet of him if you want. Okay.
No. Because I don't have reach. Who's within my normal range?
There's an archer within your normal range here, and then that would be it. The others are kind of all and there's another archer in the back behind you.
I'm an archer. Can I go to... No. I need to be smart about this. I'm gonna go get right up on the... I'm gonna go get close to the Rakshasa. I want the Rakshasa focusing on me and not on anyone else.
The one that went to Saurus is closer to you. The one that went to Kaimana is a little bit further away.
Let's go to the one with Saurus so we can start getting some
Flanking fun.
from
Okay.
flanking going.
So you can get there. He's actually within 5 feet of you.
Sneak attack.
So you can go. You can take a strike on the Rakshasa.
I can.
Yes, that was 30. That was 30 feet. He's 35 feet from you. Yeah.
Okay.
Get his ass, Mar.
Okay, so that's it's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then that's gonna be wow. Nice. Cool. Double ones on the dice.
Oh no.
That's gonna be 9.
Okay.
9 damage.
All right.
You get sneak attack.
And you do get sneak attack. Source is within 5 feet.
I do.
The enemy.
Oh, thank God. Better. Plus 10.
Okay. 10 points. So 19 points of damage. All right.
It's salvageable. Thank God. And I will. But can I get a bonus action on this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like. Also, I have bonus action dash. I don't know why the fuck I was caring about movement earlier.
That's true.
Everybody can kill me.
You could have gotten to Musa, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I would rather be with the big hitter boys here. I will. No, I don't need to insightful fighting with my other spell. I will brand of castigation.
Okay. So he's now branded. So if he takes attacks, he takes 3 damage per attack. Is that what that one does?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
If he hits me or anyone that I can see within range of me.
Okay, awesome. Cool.
As Saurus. And then my sweet little air elemental
Yes.
is going to come and what will my air elemental do? Can he get 2 people at once, or is they're too spread out?
They're too spread out for him to do that right now.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. He is going to go whirlwind.
What's the range of his whirlwind?
It doesn't. I guess it's just in his space.
It's just within his space. Then yeah, because I was gonna say maybe this Rakshasa and this archer, but yeah,
I think it's just within his space. So it doesn't say anything about a range. So
Okay.
he's gonna go get Tyosara.
Okay, so he's gonna move over to Tayo into his space and
Yeah.
whirlwind, and
And
there's
he has to make a strength saving throw.
Okay,
And I just
strength
feel like
saving
maybe he's
throw.
not that strong.
okay. 17 on the die.
Oh my God, he's gonna save.
He does
what
save.
a horrible turn for me.
He
Oh
does
my
save, but does he
God.
take half damage? Or is
Yes.
Okay, and he's thrown.
No, he's not thrown because he's saved.
Well, he's pushed out of the air elemental's space, but he's not thrown. Yeah.
Nope. He's flung away or knocked prone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
he doesn't
cool.
fucking go anywhere.
All right, then he's right there still.
He just takes baby damage.
But he now has a air elemental swirling in his face. So.
I guess. It's the little thing. Okay, actually, I rolled 6 on the dice. Never mind. Why can't Mar roll like this? 2 plus 2. I got a 25. So, half that.
Okay, so 13. Oh no, 12. All right, cool.
Horrible,
right.
horrible turn. Oh my
No,
God.
it's just the first one. There's many more to come. All right, Saurus.
I'm going to take an attack against Homie here.
Okay, so you're going to move to flanking.
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Oh yeah, that's going to hit. 28.
Yep, that hits.
And because Marlowe is within 5 feet of me,
You get
Or
sneak
5 feet of
attack.
it's not much, but I'll take it. So...
Barely.
12.
12 points, okay.
And second attack. That's 26.
That hits.
That's another 10.
Okay.
And now I am going to move over to the archer.
Okay. The rush.
Because it is the first round of combat and I have Windfoot celerity.
Opportunity attacks are disadvantage. That's... So what's his plus to hit? Does an 18 hit?
No.
Oh, okay, so he swings out and you dodge under his sword and you make your way to the archer. Okay.
All right, and now I am going to Flurry of Blows the archer.
Okay, go ahead. And this is the archer that you shot earlier.
Yeah, that is a 25.
That hits.
He needs to make a dex check or be knocked prone.
That's a 4. He's prone, so your next attack's at advantage.
Does he get knocked off that
Actually,
level?
let's see. Nope, he falls. So he falls to the ground and takes another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, I'm going to jump down and hit him with my other blow.
Okay, cool.
And that first one does a total of 9 damage.
All right, so you slam down on him with the last attack. Go ahead and roll your last attack.
That is 18.
18, that hits.
Okay. And that is 8 in damage.
8 points of damage. Okay, so Saurus pops off on the Rakshasa and then charges over to the archer and kicks him across the head. He falls off the pillar that he was standing on. He slams on the ground. Saurus leaps into the air and lands with a crack right in his sternum. And Saurus, you just hear like a break and the last gasp of air leave the archer's throat as that first archer's down.
That'll work.
All right, which takes us to Juridan.
All right.
You're over here, Jurid.
Yeah. No one's up on Arisha right now, right?
No, they're not. Yeah.
Okay,
I got
cool.
it.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna scoot over so I can get a good beat on someone. I just need 60-foot range. So, are there more archers?
There's 2 archers here, and they're both within 60 feet of you.
All right, I'll target one of those archers, and I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
I rolled 18 plus 9.
That definitely hits.
I think that hits. And they take 10 damage, and their speed is reduced to 10 until the start of my next turn.
Awesome. Did you target this one or the one over by Kamana?
Whichever one is closer.
Okay, so this one here. All right, cool.
Yeah,
so 10 points of damage. All right.
And I'm gonna save my bonus action. I'm not gonna use it right now.
All right, sounds good. All right, then that goes to Abel, who is currently within the the box. So we dive into the box, Abel, and your eyes open, and you're in the familiar training hall that you were brought up in at the feet of Praetor Yakuzi, and the familiar gold projection of his construct is there kind of sitting in the room.
Is that you, or is that just a projection from your mind?
Well, Abel, you know how the constructs work. They are both me and projections of my mind.
Well then, regardless of which version this is, you will know. Nuevea is under attack. Why do the machines being used during this attack resemble your design?
He sits for a moment and looks at you. I'm currently fighting on behalf of Nuevea.
So why would your designs be used to attack Nuevea?
Because there are other ways to fight for Nuevea.
What have you done?
Your friends are in danger, Abel. Would you like to continue this conversation?
Tell me what you have done.
All right, so that's Abel's first turn. And so that's 6 seconds of conversation. Abel, you're still in the globe at the end of your turn. You are getting warning beacons.
Unless someone wakes me up. Yeah.
You're getting warning flashes from Anansi because you told Anansi to look out for danger, and Anansi is shit's going down in Anansi's best way. So that's there. So at the end of your turn, do you want to stay in or do you want to pull out?
With the flashes from Anansi, if something's going on, I'll pull myself out of the dream state.
Okay, cool. So at the end of your turn, you pull out of your dream state and you stand up there and you see now the dead Tayo Asara. You see archers and Rakshasa everywhere, and your friends engaged in violent battle with these people as your mother's blue eyes flaring with magic as she's casting a spell dramatically at the center of this space.
Can I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Use an action to make a new ballista, or
is that your? I will say that you could have done that in the globe. So when you pop out, you've got your ballista activated. That's fine. Okay.
Off my.
All right. At the end of Abel's turn is Orisha's turn, so she needs to make an Arcana check with advantage. All right, so you all watch as Orisha has been carefully drawing sigils around here, and suddenly she flies up into the air, and now she's floating above the central Zephyrsite core, and you can just see energy coursing from her down into the Zephyrsite as these sigils around her are beginning to lock up or light up in a sequence around her, because she succeeded on her check. All right.
7th chevron engaged.
Yes. All right, Kaimana.
So inspire her. Got it.
Yeah.
Can I tell that how much longer she's got on her cast?
She said it would take about an hour, and at this point, you're probably thinking 10 or 15 minutes, unless she succeeds dramatically well on her Arcana checks each round. That might speed up the process.
Okay, so I would like to move directly next to the crystal without getting in the way of any sigils or anything like that.
There is a Rakshasa on you, so you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. He's going to swing out at you. He's also going to miss. I'm rolling bad for Rakshasas. So you see him. He has these two dragon gauntlets that are in the shape of dragon heads, and he pops out at you with one of them, and you duck under it and slide over to the crystal. Okay, so you are here by the crystal.
So those are 5-inch squares, right?
Yes.
So I'm counting on my screen 1, 2, 3, 4 by.
It's about 20 by 20.
Okay. I would like to enclose all of it behind stone walls by casting Wall of Stone.
Okay, what's the full math on Wall of Stone?
So I can choose between 6. It's a single wall or a collective group of walls.
As long as their sides touch.
Yeah, as long as their sides touch. It's 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels that are 6 inches thick.
Okay.
Or 10 by 20-foot panels that are 3 inches thick. So by my math, that should be enough to cover that space.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to set... I don't have Wall of Stone, so I'm just going to use these random pieces that I've got to signify the Wall of Stone.
You don't have it in your spell?
It's only the line, not pieces. Yeah. All right. So she is
going for the 20-foot high or the 10-foot high.
20-foot high.
Yeah, I think the 20-foot high should cover that. You said it's 10 by 20 or 10 foot long.
10 by 20,
so
3 inches thick.
So that would take 2 here, 2. It would take 8. And that you said you had 10, so that's enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
And I would be on the inside.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna pop this out, and Kaimana's on the inside of the Wall of Stone. Cool. All right, nice. So Arisha, they're going like avatar state by you is now, for the rest of you, is hidden behind a wall of stone. Marlo, you can kind of see over the top of it from your vantage point, and just see Arisha kind of floating there.
I shoot Kaimana a thumbs up.
I don't see it.
All right.
Big stone wall.
Yes. All right. So that
But
takes
he,
us
but maybe he feels it.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go with that.
All right, so that'll take us to our Rakshasa. So this one's target has vanished, so if I'm charging towards Juridan, and the other one turning on Marlo.
He rolls disadvantage on me for melee.
Yes, he does until he hits you. Let's see.
Yes.
All right, so first attack on Marlo. That's going to miss. Second attack, 17 plus 5, that one will hit. And then the third attack, that one will miss. So he's gonna hit you twice, or hit you once, Marlo, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Go.
Oh dear.
Nice. Well, so I only have a -2 to these rolls now.
Yes.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So,
all right. So,
but it would have been a 0 before. So,
right.
Think about it that way.
So Marlo, you take 21 points of slashing damage, and you are kicked off of this riser, and you land next to Saurus.
Is there any way I can use a reaction to break or fall?
You can, yes. Oh, you are flying. That's true.
So
You're kicked off, and you're just floating over here above this stone wall. Then, yes.
You said 21 points of damage.
21 points. Yes. Unfortunate, yes. But you're at no risk of going feral in this fight, so...
That's true.
Yes.
I can't go feral in this fight.
And then the other one, Jury against you, will make 3 attacks. First one will hit, that's a 23. Sorry, at disadvantage. I apologize.
Okay, yes.
No.
I was disadvantage.
At disadvantage, it was a 14.
I think that misses.
Okay, so first one misses. Second one, those are 2 16s on the die, so that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second one hits, and then the last one's just at regular, and that is a 23 to hit. So you take... Oh, wait, that's the wrong die there. Oh, that's the right die. Okay. 12. You take 19 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's probably not good. Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay, so you are knocked prone.
Yeah.
Judy.
Yes.
I got the shit kicked out of
Which
me.
would make the last attack a advantage, but it wasn't a natural 20, so that doesn't change anything. All right. Cool. So that's the Rakshasa. Cool. Marlo, you're the only one with a vantage point to see this. You see a shape down in the tunnel behind the Rakshasa that just kicked you, and it's running forward. And as soon as the light hits, you see light glinting off black metal armor that covers from head to toe this figure. You recognize this armor as Jaren charges out of the
Jaren! Yay! Boyfriend squad.
and he is going to make 2. He is in a slightly different armor, but it's same make and style. He's going to make 2 attacks at the Rakshasa.
Yeah.
And both will hit.
Oh my god,
yeah,
incredible.
Jaren.
As he has this
Alright.
spear that he stabs out with towards the Rakshasa. Alright, so the Rakshasa takes 13 points of damage from Jaren. And that's the one you guys have already been attacking. Sweet, cool. All right,
Is Jared
and
one of the custom subclasses, or is he your...
no, he's an armorer artificer. All right, cool. And then
Armors are so good.
the archers go next, and you have blocked their vision from their target, so they cannot shoot Orisha. So
Fuck y'all's quivers.
4 shots coming towards. Well, those two, their best bet is Jaren. So 4 shots going to Jaren and 2 shots going to Saurus.
I'm sorry, that's really funny. They see
Bring
the
it
guy
on.
in, like heavy, like
wait.
armor, and they're like arrow.
Oh, sorry. I guess Marlo is the Jaren just punched the Rakshasa, so they're gonna go after him.
Yeah.
So Jaren takes 2 hits, and then Saurus, natural 20 on 1, and then a 17 plus 2, a 19 to hit on the second one.
The 19 misses.
The 19 misses, but the natural 20 hits. All right, so Saurus, you take, that's kind of a low roll.
What is his total? What is the total? Hang on a sec. I got to roll a die 10 for something real quick.
You're trying to missile snare.
Yep. That's 10 plus 5 plus 8, 15. So that's 23.
16. 22 points of damage. So you absorb all of it and catch the arrow. You can throw it back at him with your action if you want.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So I take no damage and fling the arrow right back at him.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with it.
Yes.
That's so funny. I will never get over how funny that.
I rolled a natural 19, so
That hits. So then here, the die is, it's 2d6. So roll 2d6 plus your dexterity.
Oh, that's a good roll. 16.
16 points. Lord.
That's an excellent.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
And Jaren took 15 points of damage.
And I have to burn a key point because I did that.
Cool. All right. That takes us back to the top. So it's Sullivan's turn. Let's see. He's going to move around the creature, but not leave its threat range. He cannot see Orisha from this vantage point. So he's just going to drop a fireball. Marlo, make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, that's a success. And Orisha succeeded as well. 11.
How did he get a shot at Arisha?
He ended up
Fireball.
here, and so it blasted down towards her.
Okay. So he basically shot the ceiling and
Yes, and it shot down, yeah. Because firebolt 20 or 40 foot radius.
Yep.
I mean, I could put a lid on that, like as part of the spell. I think.
But then we
Like,
also can't heal her if we need to heal her.
Yeah, but I'm in there.
Oh.
The only problem with that is that how high she's sitting and she's floating above it, the lid would be sitting on top of her. I don't know if you want to do. I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, I also don't want to bust Pythagoras' theorem out and be like, well, if we put it at an angle, then we're using this much space.
Right? Yeah. So we can. I mean, she depending on how much damage this takes, she might take no damage from this.
All right,
So-
we'll leave it open topped for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna
11.
throw healing word up at her continuously.
6. Yeah, no, that's 32 points reduced to whatever half. 16 to Marlo, and Orisha takes nothing as her arcane ward absorbs 12 of those points. Cool. All right. That then Sullivan. No, he'll stay. Marlo, that takes it to you.
Oh, that bitch is gonna get slammed twice by the elemental.
All right, so
please.
our elemental comes back and heads towards Sullivan. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Okay. I rolled 2 13s on the die, so that's gonna be with a +8 to hit.
That both of those will hit. Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d8 plus 5. Okay, so this is 40 plus 10. I'm rolling great. Okay, 16 plus. Wow, holy shit. 2 8s and 2 7s?
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, so that's going to be 30 plus 10. 40.
48. Nice.
No, just 40.
Oh,
Solid.
40? Okay. Good. I also need you to make a constitution check for maintaining concentration on this spell.
It's not a spell, is it?
You have to maintain concentration on summoning the thing, don't you?
I didn't summon it. I just threw a gem.
Let me check what the elemental gem states.
Right,
'Cause
I have it up. I can
think what
figure
it
it out.
does is it allows you to cast. Yes, it casts the conjure elemental spell.
Oh, okay.
So you're maintaining concentration on it.
Yeah. I mean, super high.
Okay.
17 plus.
Yep, you're good. Yep. All right. So good. So Sullivan, cool.
And I'm gonna hit this Rakshasa in front of me.
Okay, so you fly up to the Rakshasa. You have flanking with Jaren.
Thanks, Jaren.
And sneak attack. Ooh.
Okay, so that first one is gonna be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Second one, higher than that.
Okay.
Third one, higher than that. Okay.
On the first one, he's going to riposte, but he will miss you. So go ahead.
Fool. Okay, so how do I do this again? How
Traditionally, we roll dice, and then
So sad.
gosh. What is this move? I'm about to kill the shit out of
you
this
are about to
Rakshasa.
kill this
Like
Rakshasa.
out of
so
spite, I will.
you're
Oh
very,
my God.
you're very close.
Very good rolls, just out of fucking spite.
Yep.
towards You.
If you can hit a total of 26 points of damage, he will go out.
Okay. I mean, on the dice alone, without adding anything or sneak attack, I have already done it.
Sweet, awesome.
Beautiful.
So 3 strikes, and this Rakshasa is out of commission. And he just kind of like turns to goo in front of you and melts, and then Jaren's standing there, and he's like, "That was pretty nice." And then,
I'll just be like, thanks, Jaren. Good
All right.
to see you.
good. And then he's gonna flip. Do you want to use any other movement?
Yes, I would like to go. Who's closest to me now?
This archer here.
Yeah, I might as well just go get right up on that archer.
Cool, awesome. So you're there for the next round of combat. All right, Saurus.
Can I get to Nasty Sorcerer Dude from where I am?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. If you use your dash as your bonus action.
Okay, I will do that.
And then make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Acrobatics check.
Because you're going
On
to...
that ledge.
although,
Oh, yeah.
wait, no. Do you have the monk level where you can literally just run up walls?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So never mind. That doesn't matter then. So Saurus takes off across the thing and he hits the wall and you just watch him like boop, boop, boop up the wall. And then he flips up on top and now you're staring in front of Sullivan Musa with advantage because there is an air elemental.
I'm watching
Okay.
swords from the ground like, wow.
The
he's
arrow
cool.
kind of like shimmies and winks at you.
That would be a nat 20 with
Oh,
advantage.
nice.
Oh.
Definitely hits.
And I'm going
Oh,
to...
you got inspiration from the air elemental.
Yeah, I'm going to burn charge in the glove as well,
Okay.
the Gauntlet of Storm. So that's going to be...
Separate your damage for me from lightning and physical.
Okay, so let me do physical damage first, plus sneak attack. So normal damage is... Oh my god, that's horrible. 2 1s, a 2, and a 3.
Oh, no.
That's 7 plus 5, so that's 12.
12. Okay. Saurus, as you're punching him,
Mhm.
you realize you are not punching a small man. He looks like a man, but when you make contact with him, it's like you're punching a solid piece of muscle mass that is actually larger than the person that you are punching.
Okay. Because that would have to be with flurry of blows. Sorry. I can't mark him as analyzed yet. Lightning damage would be die 12. That's 2d12. Lightning damage is 14.
Reduced to 7. Okay, cool. All right, cool. The lightning damage does not do as much damage as you think it should. Mm-hmm.
Okay, second attack.
Okay.
Double 4s, so that's 13.
Okay, 13 points. All right.
No, 13 to hit.
Oh, no, 13 won't hit.
Yep. So, nat 20 giveth, nat
taketh away. It does. Do you want to use your flurry of blows here?
No. Didn't you say I used my bonus action to...
Oh, that's right. You use your bonus action to Misty, or not Misty Step, Swift Step, or whatever it's called for monks. Absolutely cool. All right. Cool. So that takes us to Juridan. You can use half your movement to stand up, and you have
I would like to do that.
You have a Rakshasa staring in your face.
Hi. I'm going to activate the Thorn of Wisteria.
Okay, so that
So
flies
he has to
around.
He's got to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw.
Okay, I don't have a fake sword, so this will be the sword of Assyria.
Yay. Yay.
What's the? It's a 15.
15.
That is a failure.
He is stunned until the end of my next turn.
And hold on. Let me just double check if he has. Because I know he has resistance on. Spell.
Oh, against charm stuff.
He has advantage on saving throws against other spells and magical effects. Okay, so he has advantage. But he rolled lower on the second roll, so it did not succeed. He is stunned until the end of his turn, or is it your turn?
At the end of my turn.
Okay, so he's stunned until the end of your next turn. Awesome.
And then is it an action to activate it?
It should say on the weapon.
Didn't specifically say it just says once per day. Activate it. But it didn't say if it took. I assume it takes an action because then I can use the bonus action to hit stuff with it.
That might make sense.
Let's just say when we first summon it, it's an action. That makes sense to me because it stays for a while. So I would assume you have.
Yes, it's probably an action.
Yeah. So, but I'm still going to use my bonus attack to hit this guy twice with the sword.
Okay. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks with advantage because he is stunned.
Ooh, okay, yes. That's why I wanted to stun him. All right. Hold on. How much damage does this thing do? 15 plus 6, 21.
That was your to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Mm-hmm.
All right. That's 6 damage, first
Okay.
one. And then 16?
16 misses.
Okay. All right. That's as much as I could do.
Cool. Awesome. Do you want to move out of his...
Yeah, because he's stunned. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move out of his range.
Okay. Do you want to move towards Abel or move towards Jaren?
I'll move towards Abel.
Okay.
I kind of want to keep a beat on Mark since she's been getting hit a lot. So whichever puts me kind of where I can see Mar still.
Oh, well, then you'd want to move this way.
Yeah, will you move me that way? That I can
Yes,
I can make sure I can
perfect.
heal her if she
Awesome.
I'm invincible.
Good.
I'll live forever.
All right, good. So there you go. All right, which takes us then to Abel. You awaken and you're seeing a fireball explode above this stone wall. There's a wizard being punched by Saurus. What would you like to do?
Can you point me out really quick?
Yeah, you're right here. There's an
Alright.
archer behind you. You can't really see what's happening up here too well, but you can see a Rakshasa across the way.
Okay. And that's all I can really see.
Yeah, because this is about 30 feet up from you, so you might be
Yeah.
able to see like the top of the air elemental, but you can't see Saurus or Sullivan.
And the walls are too high for me to really see Marlowe.
Yeah. Mhm.
There are a couple things I want. I can use my action and cast something like Scorching Ray. Oh. Put Rakshasa and spells. Okay, can I ask the DM? Could I perhaps use magical tinkering, imbue a tiny non-magical object with a magical property, 6 seconds long recorded message, and it takes an action. Okay. Can I use an action to record a message into my dagger?
Okay.
That I carry and hand it off to Anansi?
Sure.
Can that all be one action?
Yeah. Because Anansi can grab it on his action, so that's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to record a message that says, Father, Traitor Yukuzi and perhaps others have betrayed Nuevea. You must remove him from command of the Artificers and take him into custody. Please be careful. So that 6-second message,
okay.
I'm going to hold up my dagger and have a Nazi fly by and give him like mental instructions to get to the surface and get this to my father as quickly as possible.
Anansi weaves his little silk web thing and flies away.
Okay.
Whee!
That's my action.
That's sick.
Bonus action, I'm going to shoot the Force Ballista at the Rakshasa.
And you have advantage because it is currently stunned.
Ooh, advantage. Yes. All right. Hold on. Wait, where's my... Good job. Good job. Force Ballista, where are you, buddy? Okay. An 18 or a 7. I'll take the 18 for a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Why? I accidentally rolled it. And I rolled a 28 on the virtual dice too. Look at that. I'm going to force damage. That is 19 points of force damage.
Okay.
Plus arcane firearm damage 5.
Okay.
And don't I have a thing where I can like increase my damage with my Everspark? Where are you, Everspark? So that's what, 24 damage right now?
Mm-hmm.
And I can re-roll one of them.
Yes. So you can
I roll a 1 on one of my D8s, so I'm going to take away that 1. So that would have been 18 points to begin with. And then I'm going to re-roll the 1. And it rolled a 2, so it's just a total of 26
okay.
damage from my Force Ballista.
All right. So you all watch as Abel kind of stands up, like surveys the room, and his elephant rises up and blasts across the chamber and slams into the Rakshasa. And Abel has joined the fight. That takes us to...
Welcome to the party, pal.
Orisha with advantage on her Arcana check. Good. That's another success. Kaimana, you're the only one that can see this now. The energy flowing off Orisha starts to kind of like siphon into these sigils, and you see the sigils start to like blink into existence, and they're glowing in brightness as well. Cool. All right. Kaimana, that takes us to you.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's any way I can further shore up the defenses here.
does drop.
You know, like tuck some towels underneath.
Yeah. As they say in Scotland, a draft exploder. Can I take the help action with Arisha?
Yeah, you can. So on her next turn, she'll have.
Sick.
Yep. Good. Cool.
Dude, that's awesome.
Fantastic. Good. That takes us to the Rakshasa, who is stunned. So at the end of his turn, he becomes
No,
at the end of Jury's turn.
And then in my turn.
Jaren is going to leap, and you see his like boots activate, and he flies across the chamber. And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He'll land on top of this thing here, and then he's going to use the last bit of his movement to get up here. If he can do an acrobatics check.
He's
Which
so
he can.
cool.
And he's going to, can't get in range for a physical attack, so he's going to make a ranged attack at Sullivan Musa. Misses, but the second one will hit for... Nice, 10 points of damage. Good. And then the archers. One's the one that you're on, Marlo, is going to take out a short sword and make 2 strikes at you.
Oh, not a
Bless
short
his heart.
sword. God, fuck.
One will hit, and that is 6 points of piercing damage. And then the other 2 are going to fire off at Saurus, who are up on Sullivan's face. Does a 16 doesn't hit, but a 25 does. So one from one archer, and then 1 from the other archer. So that is 4.
And I'm going to do the deflect missile again.
Again
with
for one
my
of these.
reaction.
Okay, cool.
On one of them.
Whichever
Whichever one came from the one that I've already wounded.
Sure, that sounds good. So for him, that was you'll need to beat a 14.
Okay.
And then you take 13 points of piercing damage from the other one.
18 is what I roll, so I'm able to throw it back at
Okay,
him.
go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay, so 15 points of damage. Nice.
No, that's a 15 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then damage is 7.
7, okay.
And then you said 13 from the other one?
Yeah, 13 points of damage from the other one. All right, which takes us to Sullivan. At the start of his turn, this figure kind of turns to you, Saurus, and as he turns, he's like literally a foot away from you, but you feel him brush against you as he turns. And then he just smiles and vanishes. When he reappears, Sullivan looks a little different.
Nope, don't like that.
As a
that son of a bitch.
as a massive slod appears on the wall.
I kind of miss this guy.
No.
Yes.
I did.
This is a different one.
I wanted to get him, and
Yeah.
now we can't.
This one's bigger than the other one you fought.
Oh.
Well,
All
maybe
right.
he's been working out a little bit.
Let's see.
He's been getting his gains in.
And actually, he's going to appear.
Oh shit, Wall of Stone casts non-magical stone.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in here.
No, you don't. Well, yeah. Once you cast Wall of Stone, it's there until it's destroyed.
Shit, I didn't read that part.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, buffing herd is
Yeah.
very helpful as well.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like whatever you want to do, I feel like you have not wasted turns.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. All right. So for
If it gets
this
too crazy, I'll climb out.
for this turn, he used a spell, so he's as his bonus action. So as his action, he's going to make 3 attacks at Abel here, seeing a Nuevean present that he can get to. First attack misses. Second attack is a 27 to hit, and the third attack is a 22 to hit.
I don't have anything that triggers on hit.
I don't think so.
Let me look at one quick thing. My shield. Oh, where's my shield?
You sound like Goofy when you said that.
Gorsh, my shield.
Donald, you-
Gorsh, Sora.
Donald, please.
Booby,
On a
please.
failed attack. Oh, wait. On a failed attack, the wielder may use reaction.
So the first one missed.
Okay, so on that first one, he has to make a strength saving throw or be thrown back 15 feet.
A 24.
Shit.
He's a big guy.
Yeah. So he takes 3d6, half of 3d6.
Okay.
Full damage. 13, so what was it, like 6, right?
Okay, yeah, 6. You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, jeez. Cool.
And then as he punches you with the final like slam into you, Abel, you feel him like twisting something magical, and you watch as your shadow is ripped away from you. And he throws it into the air, and a portal opens, and a one of those veil creatures flies out. And it is going to fly down to Saurus here. And
it's 26 or 29.
Huh?
For the damage, you say 26 or 29?
26. Saurus, he's going to make 2 attacks against you. The first attack will matter. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
I need you to make... Oh, no, it does not matter. You are grappled by the creature. So it, like, swoops in and grabs you with its claws and snatches you up. You can escape on it on your turn if you would like. And then that is a total of... That's 2 1s on the die. That is 8 points of piercing damage. Plus... 6 points of necrotic damage. And then he's going to fly up with you the remainder of his movement and then drop you.
Oof.
So you have the ability to reduce your fall damage. So you're not going to take any damage from this probably. But he does drop you down here. And this creature is now flying up above everybody. I'm just going to put him here, but he's flying up right around this location right here. All right, cool. All
Does
right.
Abel without his shadow now?
Abel doesn't have his shadow right now.
Ooh.
All right, which may have an effect, Abel, on your turn. All right, Marlo. So now you've seen this. You're facing off this against this archer here. There's another.
But I've seen all of this shit happen behind me, and I go, holy shit, we gotta get this over with. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks against the archer. Make them individually because you may not need all of them.
23.
Go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Ooh, baby.
You need to do a total of 25 damage to knock him out this round.
Yeah. Yes.
You did
Correct.
25?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that archer is out.
I did 26, but yeah.
He's gone.
Okay.
You can
cool.
make it to the other archer if you would like.
Really got bigger things to worry about right now, I think.
Okay, sure. The Rakshasa is still up, and then there's the flying creature, and then you can try to...
I feel like my buddies have got that Rakshasa.
Okay.
So... Can I make it to the slot?
You can get... What's your full movement with dash?
My full movement is 60, and then dash is another 30 on top of that, so 90.
Well, if you just want to use your bonus action dash, then
then can I use my second attack?
Yes, go ahead.
My dagger of venom. At
You
him?
don't need to if you want to just hit him with your weapon. 60 feet exactly got you in range.
Cool.
And sneak attack.
Yes, you get sneak attack because Abel's standing there. Mhm.
Let me just. I do really want to try this dagger venom. It never works for me, but I'm always so tempted.
You can absolutely use the dagger of venom.
Okay, so I get advantage on this.
You do. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a 19 plus, so 28.
That hits.
Okay, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. And I know he's probably a little con boy, but...
He is, but he rolled 10.
He fails! He's poisoned for 1 minute!
He's poisoned.
Yay!
Finally!
It never works for me, you guys.
If there was a time for it to.
Yeah.
Okay, so and he also takes... Okay, so he takes... 8 points of slashing damage, and then he takes 14 points of poison damage.
Okay. Awesome.
And
he's poisoned, so he has disadvantage on attacks. Awesome. Sweet. Good. All right, Saurus, that takes us to you. You got dropped off by the creature over here. It's a Rakshasa, Gloomstalker.
I'm going to go take the Rakshasa out.
All right, cool. You get to make your attacks with advantage against the Rakshasa.
Okay, first attack. It's a 3 and a 16. So
16 plus will hit.
Plus 9.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So, okay, so and I'm gonna electric glove with it.
Okay. Just double check.
Oh, come on! Double twos.
Oh,
So
no.
that's a total of 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
All right. Second attack. That is 24.
That hits.
And I'm also going to electrify. Hopefully better this time. Okay, that's better. So that's 20.
Okay. All right.
And let me take those 2 charges off. And then with my bonus action attack, just a regular bonus action attack, not a flurry of blows.
Sounds good.
Okay, and this one... Ooh. 15.
15 misses. But he is looking like he's on death's door. All right. Jordan, that takes us to you.
Finish him.
Oh, I'm not fighting anyone.
Your sword is within range of the Rakshasa.
But okay. Okay, yeah. Sure. I will fight the Rakshasa.
So your bonus action...
Actually, Josh, since he is stunned, would I have gotten sneak attack?
Yeah, because anytime you have advantage on the attack, you have sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I left that off.
Okay,
so
go ahead and roll that.
Another 3 points of damage.
He had 2 hit points left. So you pummel him into goo, and he starts dissolving into the floor there. Yep.
Okay, and I'll use the rest of my movement to head towards the slot.
All right, cool.
Sorry, Jerry.
No, you're good. That's great for me, actually.
All right, so you can get to about there, Saurus. Good.
Saurus, how's your health? How is everyone looking? Anyone need
I'm still
healing?
good.
I kind of assume Marnie's healing. I know Jay stepped out for a second, but if you'll pivot me so I can
You can see Mar.
see-
Okay, cool.
I can see Mar. I need 60-foot range for a healing word.
You got her right there.
Thank you. I'm gonna cast it, and I'll just tell them how much they heal for when they get back.
Sounds good.
They'll heal for 11 when they get back.
Cool. All right.
I cast it at high level. So.
Perfect. Abel, you have a slod staring in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that was my bonus.
That was your bonus action. What would you like to do with your action?
I don't think I'm within range. Is there anyone down here on the floor still?
There is. You could move your sword to this. Oh, that was your bonus action.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
can move my regular action, or I can move.
If you want to sacrifice your regular action to control the sword, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay, and then you can make 2 attacks on that archer.
Sure, I would love to do that. These dice like Jury, and they're gonna stay with Jury for a while because they've been good. I rolled 17 plus.
Yep, that
Okay.
hits. Mhm.
Noise. Oh wait, I made 2 attacks.
Yes,
One was 17 plus, one was 16 plus.
Yep, both hit.
First one was 3 damage, great.
Okay,
And the second one was 9 damage.
nice. So 12 damage. Perfect. Good.
You know what? A good turn for Jerry.
Awesome.
A good turn.
All right, that takes us to... Okay, so Abel, you're facing down a slod, a giant slod that has just ripped your shadow from you.
And I am not feeling too good right now. How tall are the ceilings in here? I'm just curious.
Very tall. We're talking like 100 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. If you need healing at any point, you can swing around to me too.
I will keep that in mind. The first thing I think I want to do is prepare my spell attack to do a thunder wave. What's level? Can I do it? Let me see. Sure, why not? I'm going to do a 7-level thunder wave,
Okay.
and he has to make a saving throw.
All right, and it's possible to angle that so Mar doesn't get affected. Is it a con save?
Oh wait, where's Mar? Yes, where's Mar?
It's behind it, but you can angle it so it doesn't hit him. That is a 12.
Okay, he had to beat a 19.
Yep.
So
Damn, son. That's a saving throw and a half. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
3d8 thunder damage. Thunder buddy. God, these long rolls, dude. That's 11. Do I want to re-roll that? I'm gonna use a sorcery point to re-roll my 2.
Okay.
So right, that's 9. Okay. 17 damage for thunder.
Okay.
And a D8 for another 4 for my arcane firearm.
All right. The thunder damage slams into him, and you see him kind of shudder at it, but then maintain his stance. You can tell it doesn't do as much damage as you expected it to.
What? Okay, so he is.
But the
pushed back
force
10
does
feet.
go through, so he's pushed back 10 feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I want to take to the air with my jetpack
Okay.
and just 30 feet as far as I can go straight up.
Okay. So you're 30 feet up in the air. You're good.
But wait, what else is in the? Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine.
All right. Cool.
And then bonus action, force ballista, shot this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. 18 plus a lot of my force plus is a lot of,
Yeah, that hits.
and then damage. Where are you? Too much stuff. I should have did the binding ice, but then he would have hit me, and I got to get away from him.
Sorry.
It's fun to watch Ronnie's entire thought process play out in real time.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Well,
He has so many
I realized
options.
it in real time. All right.
Yeah, it's artificer for you.
3d8. 22. Is the force ballista? I mean, the 22 plus.
Yep, that hits.
23 points of force damage.
All right, nice, good.
In my head, it's like those scenes in the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie where we get his
Exactly how it's playing out.
Slow motion, yes,
And
absolutely.
Mind.
All right, all right, perfect.
Did Mar get her points from jury?
Yeah.
I messaged
Cool.
them immediately. So
All right, good. And then Orisha made her check after and rolled a natural 20 on that check. So very good. So you all can now see the light building up behind the stone wall and like expanding up into the ceiling area of this space. All right, Kaimana.
That's working pretty good. I'm gonna keep helping.
Sure,
Yeah.
perfect, awesome.
they help.
Good. The Rakshasa's dead, so that's out. Jaren is going to he's going to bound up this way and then use his rocket boots to kick up, and he's going to punch the Gloomstalker twice, and then he's going to punch the Gloomstalker twice, and then I go from there.
He's incredible.
Both of those hit.
You forgot the
Air
air elemental.
elemental.
Oh yeah.
He didn't take us last time.
Oh, we can do that after this Jaren's turn.
Okay.
And then so both of those hits. So the guy takes 2 6s on 2d6. Go, Jaren. So the Gloomstalker takes 15 points. All right, cool. All right, and then he falls back down here and lands on that space carefully. All right, and then the archers go next. Abel, there's 4 shots coming in your way.
But he's so
You're flying up above. You are an easy target for all of them.
And they have learned not to shoot at me.
Yes, they have. So that one's definitely
Can
going
you
to
tell
hit.
me if one succeeds so I can use silvery barbs?
Yeah, sure. First one definitely hits. The second one was an 18 to hit, Abel.
Shield.
Okay, so the second one misses. And then you want to silvery barbs that first one?
Yeah, that'd be great. So disadvantage.
Okay, so that is a 16. So that one will miss because of shield. All right, so then the next 2 come in. That's a 23 to hit. Does that break shield?
What the next one was?
23. Does that break shield?
My AC is 18. That meets it. Meets it.
Okay, so that one hits, and then the next one hits because that was a natural 19 on the die. All right, so you take. There's 2 of those hit you, Abel. For
Sure. 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage and a stomp.
39. Oh no, 39. 30 points of piercing damage. Abel, as 2 of these arrows slam into you from across the way.
Boy.
All
What
right.
you see is Abel's body goes limp, and he
Oh no.
Oh no!
Abel falls out of the air.
ground.
You immediately take 1 death saving throw, Abel, from hitting the ground.
Sure.
All right, cool. All right.
In my head,
How do I do death saving? How do I roll that in D&D?
You don't need to. You're not making one. You suffer. You failed a death saving throw.
Oh, I failed.
Yeah. All right. Sullivan is moving around this way, around you, Mar. He's not getting out of your range. Whoops.
Did Mar ever get to air elemental?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and do your air elemental. Yeah. Do you want to fly him up to the Gloomstalker, or do you want to fly him?
Yes,
Okay. Cool.
No. We're dealing with that guy.
Cool. Awesome. Go ahead and make your 2 slams against the Gloomstalker.
First, I'm gonna see if Whirlwind just recharges just
Sure,
for
go
fun.
ahead.
It
Yep.
doesn't, but that's fine because I wasn't gonna do it anyway. My 2 attacks. I think both are gonna hit.
You're
That
looking for a 15 as they.
Okay, yeah, the lowest I rolled on the dice was a 15.
Cool. So both hit.
So that's gonna be Where are my d8s? All I roll are d8s, and I just can never find them when I need them. Okay. The first one is 13 damage,
Okay.
and the second one is 18 damage.
All right. Nice. Good. All right. So the air elemental swarms up and then just punches this creature made of mostly shadow, and it kind of like rears back and shrieks a little bit with this in its face. All right. So Sullivan has moved. And he kind of just goes, "We're surrounded by Zephrysite, and you seem to have forgotten." And he reaches down and he puts a hand on the pile of Zephrysite behind him and then focuses his energy out forward. This is going to magnify the spell that he is casting here. I need, let's see, everybody
bad.
he can see within. It's Jaren, Air Elemental, I think. Nope, the Air Elemental's out of it. So Mar, Saurus, and nope, Jaren's blocked by this. And Juridan, make a let me see what the saving throw is.
God, Juridan.
Constitution saving throws.
Oh, not a con for Juridan.
Do I have to?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
15?
Let me check what his saving thing is.
19.
His spell save DC is. Why doesn't it just tell me what his spell save?
Ronnie, no!
It killed Ronnie.
Oh no! We'll wait till he gets back. What is your spell save DC, you stupid creature?
I hope it's very low.
It's
Why
a
would they
5.
not-
That's crazy.
Why wouldn't they put that in?
Oh,
the
it's a
stat?
1. Crazy. Insane how low
Okay,
the spell
you're
save
trying to
is.
beat it 15. What was
God
that?
damn it.
Yes!
I didn't mean to say it like that.
So Juridan,
Yeah,
that's
you did.
Jury failed. Marlo succeeded. Saurus
Succeeded.
succeeded. Abel, that is a death save for you. That's a failed death save for you. As you watch as what would traditionally be a cone of cold becomes a nova of cold that shoots out all across him. Some of this damage will go towards the wall, but I imagine I'm going to say because it's a wall that it'll take half damage from the cold spell. All right. Let's see.
Sorry, I got kicked out of the meeting for a second. Did I mess up
all right.
the
So
English
cold.
brush?
In more ways than one.
So if you
Yeah.
succeeded, then you take 17 points of cold damage. If you failed, then that is 34 points of cold damage.
Oh my god, I was 1 away from going down. Holy shit. One fucking-
So
Does that
Kaimana,
mean I automatically failed?
yeah, that's a
You
failed
did,
death
yeah.
save to Abel. Kaimana, the wall, that portion of the wall there takes 17 points of damage. I'm not sure exactly how much it needs
30
to.
is how.
Okay, cool. So you all watch as like the ice hits the wall and it begins to like crack into it as it expands, and begins to weather a little bit of the wall away. All right. That is.
Did I mess up your windows when I
Nope.
logged out?
Nope, you're all good. That is the end of Sullivan's turn. Oh, sorry, the Gloomstalker goes on Sullivan's turn. So it's going. Oh, Marlo, make a Constitution saving throw for me for concentration check.
15?
You took 17 points of damage. Let me just double check spell save DC. We don't have a lot of concentrate. A concentration check is a Constitution saving throw. The DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is greater. So you beat it. So you're good. All right,
Yay.
cool. All right. So the Gloomstalker is going to. It's gonna. You can make an attack of opportunity with the air elemental. It's flying away from that.
Okay.
And it's going towards Jaren.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 13.
13 points of damage to the Gloomstalker. Awesome. All right, cool. You see him swoop down and he picks up Jaren and then flies over and he's going to drop Jaren here as he flies this way. And Jaren will take, in addition to the damage from
What
the
a
attack-
funny visual. He just picks him up and fucking like slam dunks him down.
9.
Come on.
24 points of damage, and then he takes an additional 18 points of damage from the fall. So that's 30.
Oh,
Jesus fuck.
boy.
That's gonna put a dent in that armor.
Yeah, it does. Cool.
Oh, that's gonna make a noise coming down on that stone.
Oh yeah, you hear this like clatter of metal, and you just see Jaren kind of fall prone on the ground there. He's still standing, but he definitely hurts from that attack. All right, Marlo, that's you.
Okay.
Shaking off the chill from the Nova blast that you just
Okay,
received.
I'm gonna leave the slot.
Okay.
I'm going to able.
All right, cool. Are you going to use your bonus action to disengage?
Yes.
If you
Okay,
do
cool.
you want to stay on the slot? Because I could heal Evil. My turn.
Nope.
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
cool. All right, so
I got it. You can heal yourself.
So you get to Abel on this turn. Bonus action disengage, so he does not have an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, and I want to shove a potion of healing supreme in Abel's mouth.
Sweet. So that is what 8d4.
That's 10d4 plus 20.
10d4
baby.
plus 20. Abel.
I'm healing my boy. And we're gonna roll this on D&D Beyond because I don't want to bother doing that. 38.
So Abel, you have 38 points of healing.
It's like an adrenaline shot. Just,
Oh, dang, Evil. Look who's
Yeah,
with you.
and then and as you just kind of get back up, I'm just gonna Marge just kind of pats you on the head. It goes, I'm so fucking pissed off at you right now, but you're not gonna die on me today. I'll go back to the slot.
All right, so you make your return to the slot. All right, cool. All right, Saurus.
Oh, my air elemental.
Oh, your air elemental, yeah. So he's actually here. So he can get to the Gloomstalker if you want him to.
Oh, he's going to the Gloomstalker.
Okay, so he goes to the Gloomstalker. You can make your.
he's
just
on him.
like the Gloomstalker's trying to get away from him, and he's just like.
Oh, but my dude has 90 feet of movement.
Yeah.
This Gloomstalker's not getting away from him.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Let me see if my whirlwind comes back. It does. Do I want to use that? No, because I don't think I can knock this thing prone, right?
So prone does work on flying creatures. It just knocks them out of the air.
Okay. How far are we in the air?
He's currently flying about 30 feet up. So if he were to fall out of the air, he would hit the ground. And so he would take additional falling damage.
And he'd be right there for Jaren to hit.
He would be, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, I will do that then. I
Okay,
would like
good.
to whirlwind him, so he's got to make a strength saving.
Strength is not one. Oh, actually, strength is one of a Gloomstalker's good.
Why would you
saving
get my
throws.
hopes up?
However, I only
It was on
rolled.
purpose.
I only rolled a 6 on the die. He has a +6 to strength, so it's a 12.
No, you had to hit a 13.
There you go. So it works. So go ahead and roll damage, and then he does fall out of the air here next to Juridan. Juridan, this large shadow creature, just hits the ground, and you see like shadows fall off of him like in a wave, and then kind of reform as he's screeching on his back there on the ground.
Okay, so he takes 16 bludgeoning damage.
16 bludgeoning. Okay.
And how many feet was he thrown?
So he was thrown back, and then he fell 30 feet.
Okay. I can't tell if this is just it telling me what falling damage is, or if this is like actual damage. It says it takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown. But I can't tell if that's just it saying
that's what his falling damage is.
Okay, okay, cool. That's
yeah.
what I think.
I think the other way that would work is if he were like, because the whirlwind is so strong that it throws a creature like against the wall, then it takes bludgeoning damage that way too.
Yeah.
But since he was thrown into the ground, then he would have taken it that way.
I see. Okay. Good. Yeah. So his ass is on the ground, and my creature is going to move down to give Jarend flanking.
Cool, awesome. So you move down here and give flanking for when the creature does stand up. Good, awesome, cool. All right, Soris.
Okay, I'm gonna move so I can get flanking with Mart on the slot.
Okay.
I am going to spend my last key point to Flurry of Blows.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to do those first. Yeah, that's 24.
That hits.
And that's 11 in damage.
Okay.
Because of this, I get to mark him. And so I get to know his vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and condition immunities.
He is not vulnerable to anything, but he is resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder.
Damn it.
Okay.
But Mar, remember, attacking him, you get a bonus D whatever because he is a creature from the Veil.
A D whatever.
It's a bonus die for your swords.
I remember.
Yeah.
I think it's a D.
It's whatever the die is for your sword. It's just an additional sword damage die. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going to impose the condition that it cannot take a reaction until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him a second time.
Oh, wait, no. Holy shit, that's so much extra damage.
Yeah.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
What was the roll on that one, Source? A natural one?
25.
Oh, 25 hits. Yeah.
And that's 10 in damage.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And let's see if he can save on do a dex save or be knocked prone.
I like this view better.
A dex save or be knocked prone.
Yeah.
Not his strength. He rolled a 4. He is prone.
You gotta be falling over like that.
How wounded does he look?
Not very wounded. He's a big, beefy guy, and you feel punching him, but you can't. You can probably tell you're doing some like internal damage maybe to him, but he's not showing a lot of wear and tear on the outside.
Hitting those kidneys.
Yeah, he's got a pee. You punched him in the kidneys.
No, yeah. That's how it goes.
Deploy elbow block.
But you do have, I mean, you already had advantage, but now anybody attacking him.
Sora saw him pull Abel's shadow off, right?
Yes.
He's going to do that to him.
Okay. He gets to make a saving throw.
Spicy.
Which he gets advantage against. So you go to pull, and it is an Aslan moment of do not cite the dark magics to me, because I was there when they were written. Because you go to pull, and he just like from the back, he just goes, "Not today," and he holds tight with it.
Okay.
Because he is a creature of shadow, it's harder to pull from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do, so.
All right, cool. All right. That takes us to Juridan.
Okay. It's gonna sound crazy. I'm not healing myself this turn. There's a reason. I'm gonna start hitting this thing beside me.
Okay, so you move the sword in.
Yeah, I'll move the sword in and take the 2 bonus.
With advantage because it is prone.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I rolled 2 nat 1s and I want to cry.
Oh no.
And I rolled a 17.
That hits. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God. One thing hit out of that. I got 10 damage.
Nice.
Max damage.
Mm-hmm.
So those were my extra attacks.
Yes.
And I can attack it again.
Yeah.
Ooh, 17 plus.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
And you get advantage.
Oh, yeah. Make sure I don't crit. Nope. And I got 10 damage again.
Nice.
Max damage again.
Very nice. All right. Anything else for Jerry on their turn?
No, that's it. Because that was my bonus actually in my action.
All right, cool. Awesome. Abel, you stand up after having been knocked unconscious.
I do just that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Source?
Behind the slot, difficult to see, but you just see like white ears, like punching into this creature from behind.
Sorry, my whole like little computer here crashed itself. But
Oh no!
I gotta pull my D&D back up.
You're good.
Computer rolling death saving throws.
Yeah, jeez.
that's yeah. You're right. I need to be an original in this and just use the shiny clanky things. All right, there we go. He's resistant to fire. We learned, right?
Fire, acid, cold, lightning, and thunder.
What I think I will do is prepare my. I haven't hexed someone in a long time,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, is this a 30-foot? On a failed save, you take an action to break it. 3d8 cold damage. Cold was not one of his resistances, right?
No, it's acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder.
Oh, it is cold. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to cast Shatter at him.
You can probably angle it so that
It's just a 10-foot sphere.
10-foot radius sphere or 10-foot?
10-foot radius sphere.
So it's a 20-foot sphere. But you could hit it in the back corner high enough that it will only hit him. So that's fine.
Do you take damage on a success? Let me see. Yeah, you still take half damage on a success. So.
And what kind of save is it?
It is a con save.
It's a 17.
He had to beat a 19.
Oh, he gets advantage on it. So 17. So he failed. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Was it thunder damage? I thought it was.
Shatters thunder damage.
I thought it was 40. Yeah, whatever. Okay, it's fine. So that's 10 plus. So that's 17.
Okay. Reduced to 8.
Alright. Well, 10 of that was thunder. The other was just like, I think it duplicates when it does the arcane firearm.
Oh, okay.
The damage
so
type.
5, and then okay, cool. And then you hit the corner, and Zephyrsite blasts into the air, and it rains down all over this space from where you shatter into that wall. Yeah.
Let it rain. Okay. It was very loud, that attack. Abel's kind of pissed, honestly, so he doesn't really care. And then Force Ballista. Oh wait, I gotta roll.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
He is prone.
Oh shit.
Take out the archer.
There's an archer behind you still.
There is an archer?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did not realize that.
This one has 2 arrows sticking out of it that looks suspiciously like the ones that were in his quivers.
I will turn and focus my attack on the archer then.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack on the archer.
17, like 27 to hit.
That hits.
And then I already rolled the damage. What was it? 16 force damage plus the D8 from the arcane fire.
All right, cool. That archer gets blasted off of his pillar and just smacks into the wall and then falls and collapses to the ground. So that archer's out. All right, Orisha's arcane.
Oh, can I just say I want to like re-engage my boots, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, I don't want this slot to get to me.
All right, cool. So that's another successful Arisha, and you all watch as the color rising around or out of the stone sarcophagi that Kaimana has created starts to cycle through rainbows of colors. And Kaimana, what you can see is that the energy from the spell is now traveling around, and as it hits each of the runes, it shifts in color, and this is picking up in speed, and it's like this like flashing boop, 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 light. I had a whole thing for it, but you can't really see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see.
That was
Okay,
good.
we got theater of the mind.
Where's the one?
That looks great.
The one that it's not. Oh, it was like this, but it's like now multiple different colors flashing around the room.
Nice.
So cool, but that's super hard on the eyes, so I will just leave it like this, as it's bouncing off of everything around the space. Cool. All right. Good. That takes us to Kaimana. You want to continue to just help Arisha with what she's doing?
So it sounds like there's a lot of violence.
Sounds like there's a lot of violence happening out there. Yeah.
Is anybody? Could I tell if anybody went down or if anybody's
You
still
definitely
down?
probably heard Abel go down in the last round.
Okay, and I
Very
haven't
manly scream that he.
Yeah.
haven't heard anybody help him.
You
heard Mar say,
probably
I don't want to
heard,
let you die.
yeah, you heard
Abel-
Mars say, "I
Abel
don't want to let you die."
Mars,
Yeah.
so-
Even though I'm
You
pissed
probably
at you.
heard that.
So you can assume probably that Abel was helped by Marlowe from that.
Okay. Arisha really seems to be rocking this shit.
Rolling very high on her Arcana. Yeah.
So I am going to cast Conjure Animals at 5th level.
Okay.
And let's see.
Wasps again.
8 apes are gonna come boiling out from behind the walls to join the
Jesus.
party.
Okay. I don't have 8 apes, so
Who
does?
This just got interesting.
This is why every single person who is a DM is like druids, man.
Man.
Release the monkeys.
Okay, so these are draconids, but so apes start crawling out from.
8 of those.
Oh, I have more than 8 of these. Apes start crawling out from inside the chamber, using a lot of their movement to crawl out, but they are appearing all over the place here.
Kind of like the squirrels on the deck.
Yeah. On this round, Kaimana, I think like with them, because does the spell say a spot you can see?
And appear in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range. So I'll say I summon them atop the wall.
Yeah, so they peered up all atop the wall, and then they clambered down the side of the wall. So on this round, a couple of them can get to the Gloomstalker with their movement. 3 of them, and then 3 of them can get to the Slod. And then the other 2 you can have move. Do you want them to move towards the Slod or towards the Gloomstalker?
Or the archer.
The archer.
Or the archer. Okay, cool. Yeah, this one can actually get to the archer.
Apes together strong.
And then the other one moves this direction. All right, cool. So you can make 3 attacks on the Gloomstalker with advantage, and then 3 attacks on the Slod with advantage.
All right, so we'll do the Gloomstalker first.
Yes, please. It's very close to me, and I don't
4,
like
5,
it.
6. Let's see. Okay, so only 2 of those are gonna hit probably.
Okay.
There only 2 of them were above 10, so that was
Yeah.
a let's see. That was a 20 and a 17. The rest were all below 10.
Both of those hit.
Okay. 1d6 plus 3 for both of those.
Did I mark off that spell?
So 10 damage from both of those to the Gloomstalker.
Okay.
And now the slot.
So 20 total or 10 total?
10 total.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And then 3 attacks against the slod.
All right. All right, so that is what do you mind just telling me the slot's AC so I can get through these?
18.
Okay, so all right, 3 hits for a total of 20 damage.
Okay, nice. Cool. You have the slod and the Gloomstalker at the exact same amount of damage done so far with that round.
Nice.
Good. All right. So at the end of Kamana's turn, it's Jaren's go. Jaren stands up surrounded by apes.
No.
And is just like, what the fuck? He can't get to the Gloomstalker, so he's gonna go to the archer and make 2 attacks against the archer. Both of those will hit. So the archer takes enough. So the archer also gets knocked out here. Cool. All right, which takes us to Sullivan, who's going to stand up. And he's still within range of Mar and Source, and let me look up this spell really quick.
Oh God.
No. Abel flew up, remember?
You did.
Did y'all see I put on little devil horns in the middle of the fight?
Nice.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
The hair. By the way, the hair looks great.
Thank you. Oh no, I don't like how
So, okay.
Actual fuck.
So it's not going to hit because this is not a fireball. But he casts, and you watch as at the center there, this greenish fog begins to swirl and expand in the space as he casts Cloud Kill.
Damn it.
And I need Marlowe. I think the apes might be taken out on this regardless of what their role is. Saurus and Abel to make a Constitution saving throw.
What the heck?
Ooh, it misses me? Great.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh, sorry.
17.
Hold on a second. Is there any save? There is no save. Oh, no, it is a Constitution saving throw. Okay, 17, that's a success. Marlo?
20.
20, that's a success.
Cool, 20. Natural 20 plus something else.
Oh, yeah, that's a success. And then the apes would need to beat a 15 on their saving throws.
All right, so I've got 8 monkeys running around.
Just 3 of them here.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. They need to beat a what again?
15.
All right. So a nat 20 on one of them.
Ooh.
Which would be a total of 22. And then a 15 on another and a 19 on another.
Okay, so they all succeed. If you succeeded, then you take 16 points of poison damage. If you failed, then you take 32 points of poison damage.
They're all up with 3 hit points.
But the cloud stays.
Ooh, nasty.
It doesn't vanish after he casts this. But he is concentrating on. Oh, he also has to make a save. Let's see. He succeeded, and so he takes 8 points of poison damage. All right. Cool. Then that takes us to Marlo. Marlo, at the start of your turn, oh, sorry, that counts. So that was at the start of each of your turns, then this damage would take place. You're starting your turn in the poison. So go ahead, Marlo, with your turn.
Okay. Fuck it. I might as well just. I don't need to. Healings for losers. All right. I'm gonna just start hitting. All right. First attack.
Okay. You he moved in such a position that it knocked you out of like Source is no longer directly across from him. Yeah.
That's fine.
But its Source is still within 5 feet, so if you hit, you still get sneak attack.
Okay, so 24.
Yep.
17.
That one misses.
Come on.
And 25.
That one hits. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hit.
Yep.
Okay, just a lot of dice. Okay.
Yeah, kick it.
First attack is so 10 points of slashing damage with 0 points of lightning damage. I got a 1. Losing, none of that. But then we're gonna get sneak attack and the extra damage because he's a veil creature. So that's gonna be 5d6.
Nice. Jeez, woman.
So that's
Too hot to handle.
25 damage
Okay.
on the first attack.
Nice.
And the second attack will be 12 points of slashing damage with 5 points of lightning damage.
Reduced to 2. Okay, so 14.
Yes, and then 3d6 from the veil, which is 13.
Okay. Perfect. Nice. He's showing some wear and tear now. I forgot the Gloomstalker. So is that the end of your turn, Marlo?
No, because my air elemental has to go beat up that Gloomstalker.
Okay, so the Gloomstalker's turn would come first. So I'm going to do his turn first. As he is surrounded, he lets loose a shriek of desperation. Anybody within 60 feet of him, which is all of the apes, Jaren, Juridan, and Orisha and Kaimana, technically, need to succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 13.
Oh, okay.
Succeed. Woo woo.
10. Orisha. Okay, so Kaimana, you are Orisha succeeds, thankfully. Kaimana, you are paralyzed by this shriek for the next round.
Okay, and now do I need to make a concentration save?
So concentration will drop because you are paralyzed.
Damn it.
I think. Does paralyzation break concentration?
I don't think it does because concentration is mental.
Paralyzed condition specifically says a paralyzed creature is incapacitated, and incapacitation will end concentration.
All right, monkeys go bye-bye.
Okay, so the monkeys go bye-bye. They only had 3 hit points left.
Bye, monkeys. Thank you.
So they could have done so much damage while they were here.
That is a decent amount.
Guys, I've got so many more spell slots.
Yeah. Jaren, let's see. Jaren is paralyzed. He is.
Oh no.
And then for the air elemental, how did the air elemental do on that?
Oh, what? Sorry, what was it, Roland?
That is a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, air elemental is fine.
Okay, cool. And then so that's part of its multi-attack. It gets one more attack against the air elemental, which is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so the air elemental takes 2 1s on the die. Takes 8 points of damage.
That is the first time the air elemental.
Yeah, nothing's been attacking him.
In this whole thing.
Yeah, nothing's been attacking him. Oh, that's 8.
That is, yeah, and it actually has way more hit points than I thought it did.
It has a bunch, yes. All right.
Right.
Which
and now the air elemental gets to go?
Yes, now the air elemental gets to go.
Okay. It's going to make it to slam attacks on the Gloomstalker.
Okay, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
And it will hit on both. And it will do... Nope, it's not D6s, it's D8s. It's D8s. $15... 31 points of damage.
Okay. You watch as the Gloomstalker shreds into shadow and vanishes.
Thank you, Air Elemental.
Does Abel shadow
Hey, shimmies.
And Abel, you watch as your shadow returns to you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. All right. That takes us to Saurus. You cannot move to get advantage, Saurus, but you can move up to attack the slot.
No, I am going to move over next to Marlowe.
Oh, okay.
And for my action, I am going to activate the Belt of the Four Winds, spending 3 points to kick off Warding Wind.
Okay.
A strong wind, which is almost 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius, moves with you, remaining centered on you.
Ooh.
It hedges out vapor, gas, and also fog, which can be dispersed by a strong wind.
Nice.
Holy shit!
And so I move over, I fire this off so that Marlowe is in a windy but clear spot, and I yell for Abel to get up to us.
He's used it before to block off arrows, I think, but this is the first time.
I used Dust Devil once.
Oh, Dust Devil, right? Yeah. Good. And I think. Let's see.
Oh.
I don't think the spell says anything about it not. Yeah, fog spreads around corners. It lasts until how long? What's the radius of your
10-foot radius?
10 foot. Okay, so it wouldn't be centered where the spell is centered, but you and Marlowe are completely protected from the cloud kill effect. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I yell for Abel to get his butt up there so that he could be fine as well.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And that's your action source?
Yep.
All right, cool. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I am out of key points, and I can only bonus an unarmed attack if the attack action is taken.
That's true.
Pretty much I am dead in the water.
Sounds good. All right, but that was a huge maneuver because you saved yourself from
Thank you.
5d8 poison damage on each turn. So yeah.
To quote Overwatch, play of the game.
All right, Juridan.
Yeah, so
now the slot is obscured to you right now because of the cloud effect, but you can kind of see the shadow of him in the distance.
could I see enough of him to fireball him?
You can. Actually, that doesn't require any sight.
That's what I
you
figured.
kind of know where he is. So you aim high enough that it's not going to hit Marlowe and Saurus.
Yo.
Which,
I say, you like ice, how about fire?
yeah, which you can easily do. All right, cool.
That's
Go
a dexterity 18 check.
which he gets
Or a saving
advantage
throw.
on. That is a 17, but he will still take half damage because
so
he is
poisoned.
So
Does he
he
actually
failed.
get advantage on that?
Oh, no.
And 18 he fails too.
Yeah, he
Or 17
so the highest he rolled was a 17, so he failed either way, even if it was just one roll. Yeah,
Takes 31 damage.
halved because he's resistant to fire, but still. So that's 15 points of damage to the slot.
And then can I get behind this corner because I just pissed him off and I would like to
Yes,
not
you may.
die. Thank you.
I forgot to roll Arisha.
Is there anything else near me that?
No,
is-
you guys have taken out everything.
All right,
except
I
for
will
the slot.
chill. Well, I give. I can't see anyone else, right, because of the obscurity.
Yeah, they're obscured, but you can see. I mean, Jaren, you could
I'll give
see.
inspiration to Jaren.
All right, Jaren's got inspiration.
He can have
Good.
inspiration.
All right, Abel. You are surrounded by poisonous fog.
You did hear me yell to move towards the slide.
Yep, I heard. So, can you see through the fog pretty well? Like you can still see through it. It's just-
You move this way, and they start to come into clarity, and then you move here, and you're surrounded by like there's a tornado of air surrounding Saurus, and this cloud is just kind of swirling around it, and you are safe from the cloud.
Okay,
It is difficult terrain, but nobody needs that much movement.
No, he had enough to get that point.
that's fine. I'm going to, using my arcane firearm, produce a thin sheet of like glowing metal, paper thin, and toss it towards like a pile of rubble, and
Toss it
cast.
towards the Zephyr site.
Sure, Zephyr Sight.
Okay.
I'm going to cast the catapult spell at the slot, which is a dex save
Okay.
of 19.
He has advantage on magical effects. That is
No, he
six.
doesn't, because
Oh, that's
He's poisoned.
he's poisoned. That's right. Yeah. So that was
Sure.
a 15.
Okay, so he will take 3d8.
does the Zephyr site amplify the
Yeah.
spell?
It does.
So right now it's 11 points of bludgeoning damage, I think.
So as this Zephyr Sight flies across and hits the slod, you see it kind of slam into him and then explode from the spell.
Nice.
So he takes 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus another 7 from the arcane firearm
Nice.
feature.
Cool.
Very satisfied with the roar of pain that comes from the slog.
Yeah, he definitely is looking real hurt.
Train my mechanical elephant force ballista on him.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I find that, I will. Oh, let me roll to attack. It's a plus 10. Ooh, an 18 to hit.
18. When did you impose that Saurus reaction? Was that on just this most recent turn?
No, because he stood up since then.
Okay, so you see him like lift up his hand, and the Force Ballista blast hits a shield, and he just kind of catches the blast and throws it to the side.
Oh, this
Darth
bastard.
Vader's that.
Yeah.
Such a good freak. Okay, all right.
No, you did great this turn. You're fine.
Yeah, so good.
True.
That is my turn.
Cool. All right. That is Orisha, success. And then
Way to go, Mom.
Kaimana.
I'm wondering, can I use my staff to try to hop up onto the wall?
So 20 feet high, you can attempt to climb the wall. It would be an athletics check to do so.
I would like to do that.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check to try to climb the 20-foot wall.
That's a 20.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so Kaimana climbs out and is standing up here on this wall. You just see a cloud of poisonous, noxious gas surrounding the stone wall, and like a tornado of air shooting out of it in the direction of your friends.
I can't see the slot.
You can see the top of the slide up above the cloud that's kind of circling around his midsection.
Great. I would like to cast Spike Growth underneath his feet.
Ooh.
Okay. And what's the saving throw for him on that?
There is no saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Spikes shoot up in 20 feet around him, and he's going to take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet he travels through it, and he is also going... It's all difficult terrain.
Cool. Awesome. So any movement through that space for him will cause damage.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Jaren is...
Then I will.
Oh, go ahead.
I would like to pop back down
Cool.
into the hole if I
All
can.
right, so you jump back down into the hole.
Yep.
All right. And then I'm going to remove these because I'm not protecting her from archers anymore, but we know they're there. All right. And then Jaren is paralyzed this turn. So at the end of his turn, he comes to. The archers are dead. It is Sullivan's turn. He succeeds on his saving throw, so he only takes 6 points of poison damage. All right. Disadvantage. I rolled better on the second one. So he kind of looks at you, and you can see like blackish ichor like dripping out of his mouth. And he kind of just is looking around, and he's just like, well, perhaps you've been delayed far enough. And he begins to cast a spell, and you watch as he
No.
let's see. Yep. And when he releases, you see these sigils appear in the air around him, and a gate opens.
Oh no.
And you see like a shadowy space behind him in this gate, and he just steps back, and the gate closes. And
You said he steps.
Well, sure, he takes damage, but
He's not
Does he have to make a concentration check about the gate?
for taking how much 2d4 damage?
Yeah, 2.
No, because it's not a concentration spell. It's just an immediate spell. But he does take 2d4 piercing damage as he's.
It's like
going.
Dimension Door. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
I tried, guys. I really did.
Since he's stepping backwards, do we get cheap
No, it is not like that. Was all you beat the slot. He's running away. As
Did we recognize inside the gate where he was porting to?
I mean, it looked like very much like what you've read about in descriptions of places like either the Shadowfell or Limbo or some other plane of existence. Abel, you recognize the sigils that he was casting. He cast the plane shift spell. So he shifted planes. He's gone.
I'll just say out loud, he shifted himself to another plane.
Yeah. So he's not like, he didn't dimension door. He didn't teleport. He left this plane of existence.
Cool.
All right. Let me pause for a second.
We made his life here so terrible, he left our plane of existence.
That's I mean, that's like par for the course with us on slots. Is we can't kill them. Boy, did we make their life hell.
All right. Okay. So as we end up at the end of the battle here, everyone kind of breathing heavily. The cloud kill fades because his connection to it shatters as soon as he steps off this plane of existence. But you kind of look around the space and everything seems fine.
Abel wants to immediately check in with Anansi.
Anansi is currently flying towards where he thinks your father is. He's flying towards the palace. Yeah. That's all. It was only like 5 rounds, so he hasn't made it. He's made it out of the tunnel, but he's now flying into the city.
With like a dash and a.
Yeah, he would have made it out of the tunnel on this like the second round, but he's now he's flying through.
After 10 minutes, this wall is going to turn to dust.
Yes. All right. So just a thing. I need Marlo, Saurus, Kaimana, Jury, Abel. Each of you roll a d10 for me, please.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm gonna get a solid one. I'm rolling on a dice.
One with 10 sides on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll using the Kaimana dice.
Do we want high or do we want low?
I'm gonna roll in D&D Beyond.
No, I'm rolling real dice. These real dice have been sweet to me. They've been kind.
Really? No, I don't want to. Okay, let me roll. Okay, you're right.
I don't know. Don't take my word for it.
I think we're rolling for NPCs, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck my fucking life. What the hell is my D10?
Oh,
Okay.
they're rolling for 4
That's
right now.
4.
A 4. Okay.
That's a 10.
I can't see your face. Wait, what?
A 10. Okay. 5. Okay. What'd you get, Mar?
9.
A 9. Okay. And then Saurus?
7.
7. All right.
And I got a 2.
A 2. Okay.
Oh my god.
I can't roll good. Jury's dice did just fucking hate me.
That's a higher average.
Awesome.
But it was a lower one.
Cool. And I need each of you now also to roll a d8 for me, please.
Oh, I'm so scared by this. Okay, D8. Oh, dice, please be kind to me this time.
Can't find my D8.
I love you, dice. You just be sweet to me. Nope, you fucking hate me. I got a 4.
Okay.
3.
3.
3.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Okay.
8.
8.
Of course, you got an 8.
All right,
Alright,
above
cool.
50%.
All I
All
roll is
right.
D8.
So, for me, so I need Abel to roll a d20, I need Jury to roll a d20, and I need Saurus to roll a d20.
I don't want to roll a d20.
The
Gosh, I
low
don't want
roller's
to do
got
that.
end.
I don't want to do that. Okay.
An 18.
Jury's dice.
Abel, you got an 18.
Jury's dice.
Okay.
14.
Okay. And
17.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
You don't know
No,
how
very
numbers
good,
are
very
good, though, you
good.
guys.
If
For
high,
what I've been
high's
fucking
good,
rolling for this shit,
cool.
it's great.
All right. So as you all come to a moment or two passes, and then you watch Kaimana, the spell hasn't faded yet for the stone wall, but you suddenly see this burst of energy from where Orisha is, and it kind of swirls outwards, and the stone wall just kind of evaporates in the swirl, and you see this energy shoot up around the circle she's in and shoot into the air. And it hits the ceiling, and you see all of the glistening zephyrsite in this room begin to light up. And as it travels down from where it hits the ceiling and then across the floor and then into the central zephyrsite core piece here, which begins to rotate faster and glow brighter and brighter and brighter. And then everything begins to kind of dim and go soft. And Orisha settles down and her eyes clear. And she looks around at like the dead archers in the space. She sees Tayo Asara there. What happened?
I ran to my mother's side.
They
I
were
tell her we were attacked while you were performing your spell. And I found out that Traitor Yukuzi has portrayed Nuevea. You
She
must contact the Sovereign and let her know immediately.
she touches her circlet or her necklace, and you see for a moment like the general kind of like grayish coloration of the necklace flashes red.
That's not good.
No. No.
She reaches out and begins to cast, and she sends the spell, and you see her eyes go white. The sovereign is okay, but she is injured. We must. I cannot reach your father.
What?
We all need to go immediately. Is there anything here that you need to grab?
Can we raid the Rakshasa and the
Can I get the
archers real
dragon
quick?
gauntlets off that Rakshasa?
Can I-
please?
Yeah, you can grab the dragon gauntlets out the Rakshasa.
I'll
Did the
ask
other one have
her.
anything cool?
The other one had a like a great sword.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Okay, these are
ask
mine now.
her if there's any way we could use a teleportation circle that's like in the, if there is one like in the place. If she could describe it to me, maybe we could get there super fast.
She says, I can take care of that. I've got it here.
Okay.
All right, who's hurt? Raise your hands.
Yeah.
Okay,
Some.
I cast Healing Word 4 times.
Okay.
Saurus, you get 5 hit points. Mar, you get 7 hit points. Jury, you get 8 hit points.
Actually,
Abel,
if you
Abel,
want
you
to
get 8 hit points.
if you want to save the spell slot on me, I've got a healing potion, so you actually
All right,
don't need to
I
do
will
that for me.
save 1.
Okay.
How much does
one.
greater healing do?
I think that's 44 plus 8, maybe?
It is 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4, yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh,
healed,
come
I am
on!
going to take one of those as well.
Okay.
healed 24. So
All
I'm
right.
doing pretty good.
So you kind of loot, if you want, each of the archers had a +1 arrow or a +1 bow. But the arrows are all look very interesting. So if you want to grab, they still had maybe 20 arrows between them.
I'll take that. I don't have any.
Does anyone
ranged
a bow?
weapons.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm good.
So you can add 4 + 1 bows and 20 interesting arrows. You also have the dragon fist gauntlets and the great sword you shove into your bag of holding. And Arisha holds out her hand. Okay, quickly, link hands. And she begins to cast, and you all feel like this energy swirling around the circle. And then she kind of blinks for a moment, and then open her eyes, and they flash white. And you feel each of you kind of like ripped from this space, and then your feet kind of plant down on smooth marble ground. And you see like you're in a chamber with a teleportation circle in it. We are in the palace. I don't know if it's still dangerous. The sovereign seemed to be in a safe location. We should move carefully. And she points towards the exit from this chamber.
where was Father stationed?
Your father was fighting in District 3 alongside Prete Rakuzi.
No. He has betrayed us. Father's in great danger. How far is Anansi from my dad?
Anansi at this point is flying through District 2 towards the palace. Mm-hmm.
And how far are we from?
You're all in the palace district, so you're 1 district up from District 3.
Okay, well, I'm going to start running that way.
Okay, so you run out of the chamber, and you open the door to this chamber, and this is like an antechamber down beneath the palace. You climb the familiar steps up, and when you get up, you're entering into the main palace foyer entrance, and the light here is red and yellow and shimmering because there are fires. You can tell that some of the battle did hit here in the palace location, and that there's portions of the palace that have been blasted or collapsed. There are dead. There are a few dead Ibura nearby. There are regular guards and soldiers kind of collapsed in this location. Across
I'm
the
just going to walk around and administer medical aid.
To any that are, you can use your just typical medical skills to help those that are not dead but are just injured. You see the remains of the explosions of draconids that have been killed and exploded here. And then because the wall here has been kind of blasted clear, you have a vision down the mountain in front of the palace. And you just see smoke and fire in several locations burning in Nuevea. A few Abura approach from seeing people coming out of the chamber, and they say, Lioness, you must come quickly. We are doing everything we can. Your sister is okay. Your husband... come quickly. And they begin to run towards the throne room chamber.
Kamana, can you
Hello?
Yeah.
I'll come with. Yeah,
cool. So you rush, and they get up, and you see in the throne room chamber, the sovereign is standing, and you see that white dress that she had been wearing before. The sleeve has been ripped and torn, and there's blood streaming down. She is gripping a spear in her hand, and you can see the blood that's on the spear from where she has been defending, along with the Abura, the palace zone. But she seems to be all right. But standing in a semicircle around, you see somebody trying to administer aid to an Ogoan, who immediately, Kamana, at first glance you can tell is not only on death's door, is suffering from the effects of a very strong poison.
I have got 1 potion of greater healing.
Okay, so you throw a potion of greater healing into him. That will heal him, but the poison, you can tell, is still damaging his system. And that's what they're trying to deal with, because that's what's putting him on the verge of death.
What?
I've got a greater healing I can throw.
I think we need restoration too, like restoration spell or something.
Let's get rid of poisons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, restorations too. It just depends on how strong it is. Kaimana, does anyone have greater restoration?
Not prepared.
I'm gonna Hold on. I'm gonna. Where's my sending fucking spells? I'll turn to one of the Abora and I'm like, do we know where Bolton and Zell and Alyria are?
They will say, the princess and her guards were fighting in the east antechamber at last that we saw.
And Zell might have.
I'm just gonna go run to where I know they are.
I would think
I know that area.
Has
so
that much
you
shields.
start running that way. So Marlo, you're tearing through the palace, and you can just see like there are soldiers, some leaning. There was a heavy fight that occurred in this space.
I'll go with her, and I make better time.
Okay, so you're both.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fuck me.
But you're passing by soldiers that have fallen. You're passing by soldiers that are breathing and regaining themselves. Some weeping from seeing their members of their groups being killed. But the fighting has ceased. You can tell that the enemy forces have withdrawn from this space, but at heavy cost to the Nuevians. You make your way to the east antechamber, and you see Anzel is standing over Bolton, and she has a crystal in her hands, and she is putting it on his chest, and she says, "Not today, you bastard!" And she's casting a spell into him. You see the crystal shatter and spread across Bolton's body as Bolton breathes. What the fuck, Anzel? Where's the princess? And Anzel says, "She's fine. I last saw her beating the head of some dragon into the dirt." And you see Alyria kind of stand up from the back, and she hefts her hammer onto her shoulder. Her eye is currently closed, and there's a gash across her face. And Bolton and Anzel both also look worse for wear. But they're standing there and breathing heavily, and they see Soris and Marlo run into the room. "Oh, thank God, we thought that you're safe. Did it work?"
Yes, come quickly. It's Ogwan. He's poisoned.
Okay.
I'm sending you a message, Josh.
Okay. Anzel and Alyria, who are both clerics, run in your direction and follow you back. I need to make a death saving throw for... That's a success. And that is a success. So he's at 2 failures and 2 successes.
Can I give him inspiration too?
Yeah,
for
sure.
his next one?
Yes.
Just in case they don't get there in time.
It does not in the case of this Kaimana. But because of the administration of potions, which you can mark off of your things, because of the administration of healing arts, you're able to maintain the balance at this moment between the poison and Ogwan, his slipping away, which is long enough for Anzel and Alyria to rush in. And they quickly kind of stand over, and they push everyone else back, and they're looking at it. This might take us together. And Alyria kind of reaches out and grasps Anzel's hands, and you can see that they're both surrounded by this kind of white light as they begin to cast a spell. And then they push the energy down into Ogwan, and you watch as a curse of poison begins to pour out of his mouth, and the poison itself is screaming as it's leaving.
Jesus.
And then it dissipates into the air. And then Alyria places a hand on Ogwan and releases a curing spell into him, and his eyes open, but only one. You can also see that from so caught up in the poison, so caught up in this, that Ogwan's left arm from the elbow down is gone.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like holding Abel's hand or in this spot.
And he kind of sits up and he looks around. He sees his wife. Did it work? And she says, "It should be just a moment." And suddenly you all feel a rumbling sound throughout the entire city. And suddenly you feel a lift. And he says, no, stand. I would like to see our work play. And he reaches for someone to hold him up. Abel, you grab him. You pull him up. And then he kind of hobbles towards the side. Tiki takers, look. And you all see as suddenly these lines of energy begin to shoot up from those 12 Zephyrsite crystals around the outside of the city. And they arc up and meet at the center point above the city. And you see this shield network of energy spiral down from them and surround the entire city of Nuevea in these crisscrossing ley lines of energy. But the most surprising thing that you see is far beneath you, the ocean beginning to slowly slip away as Nuevea flies into the air.
Cool.
And knowing that we have a traitor in our midst and many things to plan and think about going forward, successfully helping Nuevea fly and defend itself, we'll pick up there next week.
Out of curiosity, what were those roles you were having us roll?
The roles were sorry. There's a couple people, so the Sovereign and Ogwen were two of the roles that popped up. The Air Master also popped up, but you'll find that out next time. And then the D8s were which districts face the most damage. And the reason why Ogwen almost died is because you both hit 3s, which was there were 2 3s hit. So that means that district was hit the hardest. And that's the district that Ogwen was defending.
Oh.
He wouldn't have it either way, though.
Yeah. Oh no. He was. Ogwen was at the center of the battle, facing off against the people at the hardest point. Yep.
Till the end, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Traitor Yukuzi.
Well, he was with your father.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, is Vicus in this room, or is Vicus not here?
You did not see Vicus.
We didn't check on him yet.
No, my boy.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, check on Laura, please. I need a healer. Also, I'd like to see if Laura's okay.
But wrapping up from the battle and figuring out next steps and maybe putting your mother back to the Feywild.
Whoa, that's a whole different kind of parent confrontation, isn't it? It's like touching parent moment, and I'm like, cool, it's nice that you get to have that. That's great.
No.
A very interesting next session for sure.
Yeah, actually, Ogwen's gonna adopt me, and then everything is gonna go.
We'll be like brothers. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So working in dad's.
No, I don't want to be cousins with Abel too.
Yes, it's part of my agenda.
Just everyone becomes family.
Yeah. Imagine us tinkering away in dad's lab, just blowing stuff up, Jury.
I'm not a fucking nerd, though.
Good times.
Ew, do nerd shit? Tell me all about it. Gross. I would like to know. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow. We did it, gang.
You did it.
Yeah.
You just have to track down and kill Abel's
those pirates are gonna have a fun time getting to us, huh? Those pirates are gonna fucking be like, hey,
where the fuck did Nuevea
go?
These pirates are just like, did 4 dragons show up? Oh my god, is it flying now? What the hell is happening?
Yep.
I feel like us being like, hey, give us that Tide Bond is a really easy sell to them at this point. Hey, you saw that island like take off into the sky. You want to fuck with that, or you just want to give us that rock? Like,
exactly. We've seen some shit. Just fucking, just hand it over.
Like, like we'll pay you for it.
All bloodied and stuff, walking down, and just like, nope. I picture the end of Kelly's Heroes, where the 3 of them walk down the street to the German guy.
Yeah.
Do I need to open the barrel of monkeys? I'll do it again.
No. The legendary monkeys.
Lord.
Jesus Christ.
That was a nice play.
Rough.
Yeah.
It was not going to want to leave Nuevea to go check out Azalor now. It's like it's going to leave.
We'll have a talk.
Leave his home just decimated, and
those people are still out there.
I've got
now.
We'll have a talk. Yeah, maybe there's some more information that's been revealed about Azalor that would shed some light on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
make some things very important.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just
Someone got some interesting information in the.
We
It's my
did.
tea.
Yes.
Yeah, I figure
we did.
next episode's going to be a lot of lore drops.
Good.
Oh,
Even more?
three-step
Oh,
plan,
God.
Atwood?
Yeah, so I've not 3 steps. I've got 3 plans. I've got plan A for apes. I've got plan B for bees. And I've got plan C for casting Maelstrom.
Oh, Maelstrom's a mess of a spell, Lord.
If you hadn't sent those archers everywhere, we would have wrapped this combat in like 3 turns.
wow.
I was just gonna have the air elemental go, like spread them all out in one big swoop.
Yeah, I got 20 on his initiative, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
good.
that was
Thank
really
goodness
bad.
for this.
Where'd you get that air elemental? Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I just
It's
ended
you
up with it somehow.
the one you all fought on the ship. When you defeated it, it compressed
it
into
dropped
the
the-
stone.
okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been hanging
That's
on
pretty
to it
cool.
for a hot second
Yep.
there.
It's very useful.
Yeah.
Where'd that air elemental come from? Funny enough, out of thin air. Like,
Yeah.
It's a
Can you
one.
reabsorb it, or did you
I'm really happy that
Yeah.
I used that.
It's a
Yeah,
one-use
it's good.
spell, but it's really awesome when
Oh.
you use it. Yeah.
If you fucking good and you have it.
Can't
Yep.
believe Bolton
Yeah,
died.
we pulled some interesting spells out that were very helpful this
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, you guys were in the clutch, man. That 4 wins sash.
Yeah, Cloud
Awesome.
Kill would have been a mess for you all if that hadn't happened. So yeah.
It's a nasty spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, good night, y'all.
All right. Good night, all.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.